I thought we wouldn't suffer this season. I thought we left to suffer into last season. I thought we said to suffer, and you know what? It's been a pleasure knowing you for the past 4 years, but next season we're not going to suffer anymore. Next season it's going to be fun football, entertaining football. But Real Madrid win 2-1. It's a win, but not really nothing convincing, not fun. That second half, I mean, listen, let's talk about it. Let's talk about. I'm tired, man. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about the first half. Let's talk about the second half. Let's talk about player performances. Let's talk about why it became what it did in the second half. Couple of disallowed goals for Real Madrid. And of course, the player ratings and my best players of the game. Before we go any further, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. I think we've hit 90k if I'm not mistaken, so shout out all of you, man. Honestly, I appreciate all the love that you guys have been sending. And also, listen, man, 10 more K for 100k, man. That's my dream. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Show some love. So Madrid played with this 11 players coming back from rotation, the Trent, the Militaos, and person who got dropped last week, and Vinny came back because of what he did against Oviedo, coming off the bench, scoring and assisting. And the first half was really an up and down first half, I would say. Like first half for me was good first 15 minutes, bad 30 minutes, no, bad 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and then the last 15 minutes, very good as well. Very good as well. Like we started well. The intensity level was very good in the first 10 to 15 minutes. We were pressing. We were creating chances. Mbappe had a goal disallowed with that great pass by Trent. Arda Güler had two moments where if he had touched the ball better, if he had controlled the ball better, that could have been a completely different situation. Maybe we could have had a chance. But the first 15 minutes, like the only thing missing was the final touch and the final third. I was very happy with the first 15 minutes. But then things went downhill. Then after that, things didn't really go for Madrid. Mallorca started attacking us. They got that goal, corner, Murigi, header, Chemeni. I don't know why he doesn't follow him. I don't know why he lost him. And the man marking, Murigi, free inside the box, 1-0 Mallorca. 1-0 Mallorca. And this is something which I didn't want because Mallorca came into this game playing 5 at the back. You knew they were going to park the bus. You knew they were going to have 9, 10 players behind. So you knew it was going to be difficult to break them down. So if you concede early on, you know what time it is. Their manager's going to waste time. They're going to keep parking the plane. They're going to do everything possible to make it difficult for Madrid. And I thought because we didn't respond well after the goal that we conceded. Like we still looked sloppy. We looked slow. Vinny, there was a couple of moments where he had the ball, the bad decision-making into the final third. And then the water break came. And I thought, you know what, that's it. 50 minutes to go. I think we're going to end this first half 1-0. But after the cooling break, I think things moved very well with Madrid. I think Xabi Alonso spoke to the players and said, listen, we need to pick it up. We need to pick it up. We need to go back to how we were in the first 15 minutes. And we did. We looked better. We looked quicker. The goal that we scored straight away. Nice little Alvaro Carreras with the cross. Dean Huijsen back post. Arda Güler inside the box. No one even man marking him. 1-1. Easy goal. The easiest header. The easiest goal he would score in his career. And then literally, we didn't stop. We didn't stop after that. Straight after that, we win the ball back from Fede. Fede wins the ball back, passes to Vinny. Vinny literally from the halfway line carries the ball forward. And he did it a couple times early on, but he made the wrong plays. He made the wrong passes. He delayed the pass. He just made the wrong decision. And I thought it was going to be another case because he changed direction. And I'm like, okay, why is he changing direction? But he changed direction and it was a great decision. Left foot, bottom corner, 2-1 Real Madrid. It looked very, very similar to the goal they scored against Dortmund. Not the curler, but similar idea where he carried the ball forward into the own box and scores outside the box. Well, inside the box, really and truly. But great goal by Vinny. And we could have scored a third. But again, another disallowed goal. Mbappe disallowed goal. And then second half starts. And second half was identical to what we've seen with Carlo Ancelotti. Second half was very identical to the last game against Oviedo, where Our pressing is not the same, and the players are not playing well. The intensity level is not there. The intent is not there, and the defensive structure is not there either. Because in the second half, Mallorca were the better team. Mallorca had the better chances. Mallorca could have scored 2 goals. They could have scored 2 goals. We were lucky. Trent made a last-ditch tackle. Last-ditch tackle for Morigi. If Trent wasn't there, if he didn't read the play, that could have been 2-2 to Mallorca. And then out of nowhere, Alvaro Carreras, literally clearance, goal line clearance. Out of nowhere, out of absolute nowhere. That shot was going in if it wasn't for Alvaro Carreras. So Mallorca were the better team in the second half. We had a goal, Arda Güler, goal disallowed. The referee said that it is hand. I don't understand it. It makes no sense to me. I think it's a bad call. But listen, nothing to cry about. It happened last game against Barcelona. Apparently, it's a new rule that no matter what, even if the hand is attached to your body, it's still being called as a handball, which makes no sense, by the way, because you can't expect the player to remove their hand. I mean, what do you want the player to do? What, for them to lose, for them to cut their hand? The rule makes no sense. The rule makes no sense. Just typical La Liga. Typical La Liga. The refereeing is always bad. But the second half continued, and it wasn't the best from Real Madrid. Like, we weren't good going forward. We weren't effective going forward. I felt like it was slow. I felt like the midfield was slow. Dean Huijsen in the Militao wasn't good enough. Dean Huijsen, I think, had his worst performance in the Real Madrid shirt. And it wasn't the best of second half. Like, we literally suffered. And that's going back to last season with Carlo Ancelotti. The substitution made by Xabi Alonso wasn't the best. I didn't agree with the substitution because you can't take away Arda Güler and Trent at the same time, because they are two of our only creators on the pitch. So you're taking away two of our biggest creators, and you're replacing with who? With Ceballos. Come on, Nak. Like, better substitution, please. But Real Madrid continued and we survived. And yeah, I mean, third game, we got 9 points, which is good. 3 wins, which is good. I'm not happy that we conceded because the clean sheet record is gone now. I'm not happy with how we were in the second half. The second half was very similar to the last game against Oviedo, where the second half we fall asleep. It's just not good enough. Not good enough. And that's just me being real, yeah. But let's talk about the player performances now. Thibaut Courtois I'm thinking of what he had to do, and the 3 biggest actions of the game, it's hard for him to do anything with it, because the first one was the goal they conceded. The second goal was the last-ditch tackle by Trent, and the last one was Alvaro Carreras' clearance. I'm gonna give Thibaut just a 6.5. I can't recall a save that he made. I might be bugging. I might have forgot some of it, but I can't recall any sort of moment that he had. I think Trent had a very good game. I think Trent, I don't understand why he went off. I'm happy that he started. I'm happy. A lot of people have made that. They're judging him too much. Like, Liverpool fans are so obsessed with him. Like, they keep throwing that narrative, oh, he's getting dropped. He got dropped. No, he never got dropped. He got rested last game. He got rested, as simple as that. He's now back into the 11. He's the main right back. He is our starting right back. You could see when he's on the pitch, the passes that he makes, like the pass to Mbappe that he made was beautiful. The pass that he made to Arda, he had one shot which just went a little bit wide, and the last-ditch tackle, even him defensively, was very good. He won the ball a couple of times. I was very happy with Trent's performance. I'm gonna give Trent a 7.3. I'm gonna give 7.5. Militao and Militao was better than Dean. But it wasn't the best of Militao. Let's be real. Like, it wasn't the greatest of performance from Militao. I'm going to talk more about Dean, because I want to talk about Dean a bit more. I think Dean had his most disappointing game of Real Madrid. But I'm not really going to look at him any sort of different. It was just an off game. Disappointing. I think defensively he wasn't good. A couple of times where he had the ball a bit sloppy. A couple of times he got beaten a bit easily. There was a couple of clearances that he didn't do well. He didn't clear it properly. Like, it wasn't the best. The best thing that he did was, of course, the goal which he assisted to Arda Güler. But other than that, I don't think that was his best of games. So I'm going to give Dean a 6.5. But for me, arguably, and I think, forget arguably, I think he is my man of the match. My best player of the game, I think it's hard not to say it's him. I think he did everything perfect in this game. That's nothing that I could think of which he did anything bad. Going forward, he made the right plays, the right ball carries. He got fouled a couple of times where he carried the ball forward, where he progressed the ball. Defensively, he was solid. He didn't lose a single dribble. He didn't lose a single 1v1. The goal line clearance, which has saved Real Madrid, I think he was very effective. I think he was our best player, most consistent player. He was pressing very well. I think Alvaro Carreras, yeah, if it wasn't for him, I don't think Real Madrid would have won this game. And that's just me being real. Tchouaméni, again, not the best of Tchouaméni in the first half, but the second half, he was back to normal. The second half, he was back to what we know of the first two games. The solid defensive monster. The first half, I don't think he was good. I think he was slow. The second half, he was a little bit better defensively. I'm going to give Tchouaméni a 7. A 6.9, bro. I don't think a 7. Fede is an interesting case because I want to say something about Fede. I want to give my opinion about Fede. Fede is looking very invincible in this in this system with Xabi Alonso. I don't know. It's not Fede that we know. It's not Fede where he's the one being involved. I think he looked non-existent in my personal opinion. Yes, you can say, well, he passed the ball to Vinny. That's not an assist. Let's be real, yeah. I don't care if they're classified as an assist. Vinny did all the hard work. He literally, Fede passed the ball when Vinny was literally in our own half. But other than that, yeah, and the last one where he passed to Mbappe in the second half, the last 5 minutes of the game. But other than that, I don't think Fede was effective today. I don't think he was on the pitch. There was a couple of times where I was trying to find him. And again, it's not just this game, by the way. It's been now the last two games, which I felt like it's a bit Fede off. I don't know. I don't know if it's the system. I don't know if it's Xabi Alonso. I don't know if it's the games from last season, carrying over and he's exhausted. I don't know what it is, but for me, this is not Fede. And you guys can let me know down in the comments what you guys make of it. But I don't think this is the Fede that Fede is one of my favorite players. I might be the biggest Fede player there is. But this right here is not my Fede. This is not the Fede that I know of the past 2 years, past 3 years. It's not. I'm going to give Fede 6.7. Same as Tchouaméni, man. Same as Tchouaméni. Nothing different, nothing more. Arda Güler started bad in the first 15 minutes, first 20 minutes, where he lost the ball a couple of times. His final touch was missing. Final touch was letting him down. But I think he responded well. He responded very well towards the end of the first half and the second half. The passes to Mbappe that he was making, great passes to Mbappe. Made 2 passes to Mbappe. I think his chemistry with Mbappe is very good. He understands Mbappe perfectly. He understands when Mbappe is making the runs, which is perfect. It's good to have that chemistry between them. And the second half, I don't understand why he went off. Ceballos, when he came on, didn't do anything different to what he did, and I think he did it less. I don't like how he's been sacrificed because he's the easy target. You can't take off Tchouaméni, you can't take off Fede Valverde. It doesn't mean you have to take out a midfielder. Then it doesn't mean you have to take out. You don't have to bring someone on for energy. Arda can still be on the pitch. It's happened now again. Now I don't understand bringing Sabai. If the person coming off the bench is Camavinga, it's different. But we don't have Camavinga. We don't have Jude. But why are you bringing off Sabai off the bench when he's not doing anything, bro? But for me, I'll give it 7.5. Vinny was good. Vinny is a weird one as well. To be fair, it's a weird one as well because I look at Vinny, defensively, he's better. Pressing, he's better. The goal that he scored, he's better. I hear it. I'm not criticizing. But at the same time, his final decision let him down so many times this game. It felt like I was watching first season Vinny, where the IQ is not there. The IQ is not IQing. You know what I mean? I saw maturity of Vinny with the defensive plays and the pressing and working off the ball. But I saw first year Vinny where when he gets to the final third, he doesn't know what to do with it, except for the goal that he scored. And yes, it's better than what we've seen. It's better than last game. It's the game they started against Osasuna. It's better than last season from 2025. But it's not the Vinny that we know. Like I've got Vinny, I set Vinny a lot of high standard. And that's what he's given us for the past 3-4 years. Like he set himself a very high standard. I can't look at that high standard that he's set and look at this performance and say to myself, that's a very good Vinny performance. Don't sugarcoat it. It's good for what he's done in 2025, but it's not great. It's not the Vinny that we know. Don't say Vinny is back. The goal, yeah, he's back. And I think hopefully it kickstarts him getting the confidence. Because when Vinny is confident, no winger is better than him. But that is the question. We need that level back. At the moment, it's getting there, but still not there yet. Don't say, oh, Vinny's back. Vinny dropped it. It wasn't. I'm going to give Vinny an 7.5. 7.5. I think nothing different between him, Otto, and Trent. Mbappe, I'm going to give Mbappe a 7, bro. Like, the goals, which I think he could have done a little bit better standing. It gave me last season vibes where he still doesn't know where the offside line is and he doesn't track his run before he makes it, before the pass gets to him. Like the first one, he was unlucky. The second one, I think he could have done a little bit better, like understanding where he needed to be. Second half, there was a couple of times they made the wrong decisions in the second half. He got taken off. He had one chance where he tried to curl it, but the near post was wide there for him. Not the best performance. But for me, the player that I want to talk about the most before I end the review is Franco Matuno. Not the best of games from Franco, but this is a message to Xabi Alonso. Don't start him again. He's not ready. You can clearly see he's not ready. Let's not rush him. Let's not force him. Like we're giving this kid a lot of pressure and a lot of expectation, expecting him to come in, start immediately. It's not going to work out like that. This guy just came from Argentina. He's never had European action. The South American ball is very different to European ball. La Liga is very different to the Argentinian league. You can't expect someone 18 years old, at that time he was 17 with River Plate, and expect to come into Real Madrid and just click like this. It's not going to work out. You saw what happened to Vinny in his first season. You saw what happened to Fed in his first season. You saw what happened to Endrick last season. You saw what happened to Rodrigo in his first season. South American players come into La Liga. They're not going to click like this. Not everyone is Neymar. Not everyone's going to come in and be the sensation as he is. Neymar is a complete different, rare, unique case. Franco needs time. Franco is not a starter. And I don't understand why you're putting so much pressure on him and why you're forcing him into the starting 11. Brahim Diaz is a better fit on the right-hand side. If you don't want to play Rodrigo on the right, if you have Rodrigo on the left, if you want to have your little hierarchy where the two left wingers is Vinny, Rodrigo. The two strikers is Gonzalo and Mbappe. The two right wingers is Franco and Brahim. Okay, but don't start Franco. Start Brahim. Brahim is better going forward. The only thing Franco gives us more than Brahim is defensively. I think he works good off the ball. He works hard. He presses. He wants to win the ball back. But going forward, he's not ready. You can see he's raw. You can see he's making bad decision making. Like he's not ready for first team action for Real Madrid. This isn't River Plate. This isn't any other Girona. This is Real Madrid, and he's not ready for Real Madrid as a starter. Give him this whole year, bring him off the bench, start him a couple games there and there. But for you to start him back-to-back games and expect him to start every single game, it's not going to work for his confidence. This isn't going to help his momentum. This is not going to improve his match sharpness. It's not really, because you're looking at his performance last game wasn't good, where everyone said it was good, which I don't understand it. Today's performance wasn't good. Like, play Rodrigo on the right. I don't care about this hierarchy nonsense where you play Rodrigo on the right, play Brahim on the right, put Fede on the right at this point. But I don't want to see Franco starting. This isn't, by the way, a knock. I'm not disrespecting him. I'm not calling him cheeks. I'm not saying he's mid. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying he's not ready. And that is the truth. That's the reality. And it's normal. It's okay. Like, you can't, not everyone, like I said, is a Messi or is a Neymar where they're coming from South America and doing this straight away. Not everyone is like that. And it's okay. Why are we putting so much hype and so much pressure on this young kid? Let the game come to him naturally. And that's it, bro. That's it. But listen, that's my opinion of the game. Put down what you guys think of the game. Put down in the comments. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. And another day, another suffer.